The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk.
And the shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Was there ever any doubt?
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So, a breakthrough already. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Hazard. Now, can they get him away? Now that looks a decent ball. Van der Vaart! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Platini. The ball is loose and the chase is on. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Great chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Van der Vaart. Platini receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's been caught on it! Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead. And the shot's on here. Hazard. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Burnley present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Schmeichel looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Big chance, corner. And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Van der Vaart proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Belletti. And this is Griezmann. Stood up well to him there. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And it's Michel Platini. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Platini, can he get it through? Belletti. Xavi Alonso. Great vision. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. O'Shea powering forward here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Griezmann. Griezmann going face-to-face with his great rival. Massaro aims beyond the defence. Van der Vaart.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Played back in. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. That has not gone well. Tries to pass it through. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. He's looking wide. Mbappe is onto this. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Chance to deliver.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Belletti. That is ended up in no man's land. Nicely shaped ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Distributed tidily. Rijkaard. Turns back here, probably the best option. Mbappe. Burnley finding their passes. Now it's Batistuta.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Van Dijk. O'Shea is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And he was quick to react. Van der Vaart. He's through here. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So what can they conjure from this one? This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Griezmann knocks it into space.
That's good play from him.
He's found a way through. Osimhen had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Xavi Alonso. Now it's Platini. Zanetti. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Out to the left it goes. Good read, needed to be. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well timed, excellent interception. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Griezmann. Spread out to the left, back into the middle. Van der Vaart. Azar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Looking to play him in. Batistuta is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rijkaard. And it's Belletti. Boucher. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So now the difference is 3. Costa Curta. Tries to play it through. Van der Vaart. Osimhen. No, it's come to nothing. Platini. Azar. Sanchez spots it and intercepts. Platini. Oh, it's Batistuta. That's a good ball out wide. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. He's in a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Griezmann. Not the most accurate pass. And the through ball. Oh, such a clever touch. Sanchez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Platini. Great, and Batistuta! It's bounced back off the post. And yes, it's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. He's had a shot! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
And that is out of play. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Oh, this is a great...
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Raul. Now it's Isco. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He has found a way through. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And this is Burak Yilmaz. Plays the return pass and claimed it back swiftly. Burnley are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Baresi. Kukçu. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And there's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Burnley with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And smartly reclaimed. And it's Griezmann. Rijkaard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Raul. And he's intervened well there. No goals as yet. Alexander-Arnold. Burnley do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Petit. Now it's Burak Yilmaz. Now it's Raul. Rijkaard. Now it's Osimhen. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Raul. Sanchez charging forward down that flank. Osimhen. Knocks it into space. Goes for a shot! Petit. Brzezinski. Raul. Half an hour played now.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. And this is Raul. And it's Kukçu, looking for the run. Alexander-Arnold looking to hit the byline here. And he thumps it clear.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe. Griezmann. Griezmann really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
He's gone for goal! And he's lifted it over.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Xavi Alonso. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Petit. That has not gone well. Costa Curta. Xavi Alonso. That's a cute ball. And he was quick to react. Isco. Threads one in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick
There
out
will
that
be 1 minute
killer ball.
added time.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been
Please join
watchable
me
and
in
enjoyable.
wishing
We
all
certainly
the
had
best
a
for members
vibrant
of our
start,
fan
and
club
if we weren't going to see a
celebrating
goal,
their
it
wedding
should have
anniversary
come
today.
then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Mbappe. Griezmann. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Boca Juniors have it back and can go again. Tries to pass it through. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Griezmann!
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
Kupchu. And it's Isco. Rijkaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Brzezinski. Petit. And he's forced to go back. Alexander-Arnold. That is good strength. And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good roll! It's hit the crossbar. That's going to go a long way.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Griezmann. Coming on the field is number 14.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Oh, that is a nice touch. It's Griezmann! They've got to be quick to recover this. And it's Petit. And he's let fly. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And this is Park Ji-sung. Petit! Good first touch, and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Could be danger here. He's shifting through the gears here. Great ball. Can he finish? They've done it! Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Park Ji-sung. Raul receives it in a good position here. In towards the back stick. And that has been cleared. He's tried one! Now who's... Oh, it's fallen loose again! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Griezmann is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Burnley are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Number 6.
Oh, that's well spotted. Rosicki looks to get on the end of this.
Number 15. Henderson. Number 41.
Burnley have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Boca Juniors have reclaimed it. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And he's managed to get rid. Burnley still ahead by the game's only goal. Takes a shot! He's got a goal! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Takahara. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Rice. It's a threatening ball. And that is that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end.